Hello, I am Lolly. I'm so excited you were able to join me again. Every year, I've been doing what can be called a December daily. That is actually a specific way of documenting your month of December leading up to and including Christmas. It's like a memory keeping system. And every year I do it in a different way. Usually I use 3-ring binders or some kind of binder or make my own binder or a folio. Last year we did a box. One year I did memory decks. So this year is no different. Well, it is different because we're going to do something completely different. And that we are going to be using A2 envelopes, one for each day. And we are going to bind these together. So what you're going to need versus the optional items. What you're going to need, number one, is a paper collection. And I'm really happy to show this to you. This year, we are using the paper pad and ephemera from Prima Marketing called 25 and Peppermint. I'm going to show you, this is a 6-inch pad. And this set is in my shop for you. And I'm going to show you what the 8-inch pad looks like. This is not the one in the kit, but it's easier for you to see. So therefore, I'm doing it this way. Same papers, it's just this is a little bigger. You can use different envelopes besides the A2. It's just that these really work well with the size of a 6-inch pad. Okay, so what we have here is 230 GSM cardstock. And there are 8 double-sided designs. So there's 4 sheets of each design, which really works in our favor. And again, everything you see here is the same that it is on the 6-inch pad. I'll zoom in just a little bit. So you do have a strip across the top. It does not interfere with the size of your pattern. So we have 4 sheets of this, and I love it. You could cut these apart or use them as is. And this is the other side. And this one, isn't it so pretty? I love the pink. I haven't done a pink Christmas yet. This is my first time. And the other side of that is this. Okay, next we have snowmen and trees. Again, so cute. And that's the other side. So we are incorporating this vintage red, which is a great complement to the pink. And then the next one, I love it because, sometimes we need the days on there. And that's the other side of that one. And the next one, they look like cut apart cards. And the other side of that is the candy cane stripe. Next, so cute, is the gingerbread men with, looks like peppermint mocha. So cute. And that's the other side of that is just gingerbread men. And next up, we have this, which is a sleigh ride. Isn't that beautiful? And there's bigger stars than the first one we saw. And these strips over here, the branding strips, have some interesting elements to them too. And then the next sheet here is tinier cut aparts. And their back sheet is the music. So those are the patterns. So again, I mentioned things that you need. You're going to need your paper collection. This is $13.90 in my shop for this set. I'm going to zoom in on here, show you the ephemera pieces. It says there are 64 pieces. And the other things you're going to need are templates. I have templates that I have made for you. As usual, be free downloads that I will put underneath this video. So the first template is this one, which you will print and cut on cardstock, 2 of them, and glue them together to make this. And this is so that we have this perfect mat for this style of envelope here. And make sure on all of these you choose to print actual size in the settings when you're printing them. And this is a 1-inch square. So you could see with your ruler, if that's not 1 inch, then you know you haven't printed exact size. So that's the first template. The next one is this, because what I decided was if I punch holes directly in the envelope, it limits the capacity of what you could put in here. But if I make this what I calling a binding strip to go on the outside of the envelope, you'll punch that and leave the inside of the envelope a full A2 size. It will hold, you know, a full A2 card. Here's an example. This is an A2 card size, and it fits all the way in there now because I didn't punch holes in the envelope. Okay, so this is the second one. You're going to print that out on whatever color cardstock you want your binding strips to be. I am going to use this soft pink for my binding strips. I might vary it up a little bit, but I got this from Cardstock Warehouse, and 8.5 by 11 inch. So that's another thing you need is your solid cardstock. You know, if you just have white, you can use white. So that's an option. You don't have to go out and buy solids, but there's 4 here, so you know how many sheets you're going to be printing on this. Again, you're going to print this on cardstock, and I'll teach you how to use these. And again, these have to be printed actual size. You're going to need your liquid adhesive. You're going to need a hole punch, standard hole punch. You're going to need 2 binder rings. Optionally, you can get with a 2-hole punch because these work with that. That's the size, the dimension, and location of these is a 2-hole punch. I always find those at thrift stores. Optional, you could use a different size envelope. My templates wouldn't work for that, but you're welcome to do that. You're optional to use white cardstock in place of the colored cardstock. Optional is the journaling cards, which fit into the A2 envelopes, and I'm giving you as a download. So you can journal on one side and you document, and on the other side you can put your photos. So I have 3 downloads for you. So those are the options. So again, 3 downloads, which are 2 templates and the journaling cards. So what do you need to do to get ready? And why do we start so early? We start so early because you need to collect your supplies. I need to start filming, right? I mean, I can't just, I can't start putting videos up in December. I need to film, edit, upload, and all of that. So it takes me a while to get all that put together. That's why we start early. So go ahead and get your paper collection. I have, I think, only 23 of these in my shop this year. So grab them while you can. It is a great price at $13.90. Get a set of A2 envelopes with the flat flap instead of the pointed one, or you can always make your own envelopes as well. And secure your solid cardstock, whether you want white or the soft pink or whatever. One of the things I like to do is just take this with me to the craft store to select paper, so cardstock, you know, so that I know I will get something that works with it. So obviously you don't want to pick out a pink that it's more like a flamingo pink and you get home and it doesn't work with this. So I look forward to it, and I hope you are as excited as I am to get this project underway. Secure your set right now, and I look forward to putting this together. This is the first video in the playlist for the December Daily 2024.